Okay. Oh, we did it. I'm here. I am fresh off of a chiropractor appointment, so feeling good. How are we doing this week? Times are wild and getting wilder all the time. I hope you're doing okay. I hope that you're finding some time for yourself. I hope that you're singing. I hope that you are singing for your joy. I hope that you are finding some joy. I don't know where that is for you, but hopefully singing is one of them for you. If you're here, it probably is. I just wanted to pop in for a quick live today and say that I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for those of you who show up for the deepest parts of you that want to create music and beauty in the world. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful to have this job. To be able to help support you through the creation of a song, through the creation of your version of a song, through the creation of new sounds that you have not heard your voice make ever, maybe, is such a privilege, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for you. Grateful for you for showing up for yourself, because it's not for me that you show up, right? It's not just to keep me going and keep my business going. It's because you want something out of your life, because you want something out of your voice. You know there's something there. You're singing in the shower, you've been singing in the car, and you keep finding these moments where you're like, I love the feeling of how it feels to sing, and it feels to open up yourself, like fully open up this tube that you have, this beautiful tube. You know those tubes that used to like swing around and they make woo, woo sounds? That's what this is. Your vocal mechanism is a very highly mechanized version of that. So it's really cool that we get to just open it up and make some sound and take up space with it as often as you would like, as often as you allow yourself to. And that is the thing that's holding so many of us back, right? You know you have some really cool sounds that can come out of your mouth. You've tried it before. Maybe you've been in different parts of your life singing and sharing your voice more often, sharing your sounds more often. But in this season of your life, you've been out of it for a little while. You used to be in choir, and then you got into other stuff, and then you had a whole career and kids and all that stuff. And now you're like, okay, I finally have an hour to myself a couple times a week. What do I do with it? Oh yeah, I used to love singing, right? This is why I'm so grateful to you for being here, for showing up, even just for following vocal coaches on the internet, right? Like, I know you follow more than me. You're showing up on purpose so that you get reminded to sing, so you get reminded to share your voice. That is a big line for some of us, though. It feels like it's a huge cage that we've been stuck in. Like, I know I have this ability in myself, but it's so terrifying to share my voice, number one, or make something up out of nowhere. That's a terrifying thing too, right? I'm helping a bunch of my students create original songs right now. And the first part is the hardest part. Saying, I don't know what this melody is going to be. I don't know how this song is going to go, but I'm going to try some stuff and let out some gross sounding ugly things to my gremlin, right? Your gremlin's always going to come up and be like, ew, that was gross. I don't like it. But the power, and I'm in awe of these students who are writing these songs right now. The power is not that you show up and you clap, snap your fingers and clap your hands and all of a sudden there's a song. The power is that it feels uncomfortable. It feels deeply, deeply uncomfortable to do it, to create something not knowing if it's going to be Hopefully I'm still here. Okay, good. To create something from nothing, not knowing if it's going to be good or perfect or what you want even, but to say yes in every single millisecond and keep letting things out even though it doesn't feel great. That is a huge power. That is a skill that so many people on this planet do not have. They don't even try to sing. They don't even try to create because they're like, oh no, it's going to be bad. They just write themselves off in the beginning, right? So this is why I'm grateful to you for showing up for your voice. Even if you are not my student and you are creating, I'm so amazed by you. It takes so much skill and resilience to show up to your music and say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to let something out of my mouth. I'm going to let some person hear me. I'm going to let a little bit more people hear me. Even though I don't know how it's going to go, my nervous system is on red alert telling me I don't have experience for this. I don't know if you are safe in this moment. And you say, yes, I'm going to do it anyway. That is huge power. Huge power. Listen to me when I say you are powerful. If you make songs up in the car, that's power. If you are learning an instrument and learning how to sing along with it, that's power. If you're learning how to hang out in your head voice and find the power in there instead of being in light and fluffy Disney princess land, that's power. If you are pushing yourself outside of your nervous system's comfort zone in any way, even if it feels like a fingernail's amount, that's huge. That's power. And I'm so proud of you. I just wanted to say that because this world shuts down creativity. This world hates different. So if you are showing up and saying, I'm going to do something different than I've always done, I'm going to create something, I'm going to write a song, I'm going to try some weird, gross feeling sounds and defy my gremlin, that is an act of joy, an act of resistance, an act of resilience, and an act of power. And this is how we take power back. We don't let other people's voices say this is how you have to do it, or this is what you can and cannot do. And it starts in the creative space. It doesn't start in politics. All laws and politicians are just people who have said, yes, I'm going to create this stuff no matter what anybody else says. They're not musicians. Maybe they are. Some of them are. Who knows? But you can start here, right? If you're not in politics or not interested in being in politics, goodness knows I'm not. I don't want to be in those rooms. I'm way too anxious for that. But if you are a creative person, which all of us are, right? Like you don't have to have experience being a creative person or a good singer or an experienced singer to be a creative person. You get to show up and say, this is my arena. I get to create whatever I want. And you say yes. And your gremlin says, no, that's not a fun thing. I don't like it because I don't believe that you are going to be safe in that. And you say, F you. I'm going to do it anyway because I know that what I need is expansion, right? I don't need to stay in my comfort zone because that's what everybody else is telling me. My whole dang life is like, make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you are financially taken care of. I got there eventually, but I would have been so miserable if I went faster down that path and ignored all my creative self, right? I'm so grateful to myself, even though it took me a long time to get to financially solvent. I'm so grateful to myself that I let myself write songs, take voice lessons, sing, be my own artist, write albums. I keep writing songs and I'm continuing to release them. Even though now I have this job, I still can't stop being creative, right? I'm creative in making this business also. Yes, that's a big source of creativity for me. But also, I can't let go of being a songwriter and a singer and an artist because it makes me so happy and that's where I find joy. I'm obsessed with it. I can't stop thinking about it, so I have to do it, even though it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable in any way, shape, or form, you guys. Like, I will tell you, going down this artist path and trying to be a musician who makes money with it is not comfortable. I don't know if anybody's ever told you it's this like fantasy world. Absolutely not. You have to take care of yourself in other ways, which is why I'm teaching. You know, I love teaching, but it's also to keep me, you know, pay my bills while I am also creating music. It's a win-win situation. I'm very, very lucky that I love to do what I do for money, and I love to do what I do for not money yet. Both will be for money soon. So I just want to share that with you. It's not easy, but neither is any other kind of growth, right? Which is why I want to keep encouraging you to just keep creating. Just keep finding those moments where you find joy in it and are like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. That is the magic of life. Put yourself in places where you find yourself saying, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. Look at me go, right? Because then you've expanded. Now you are a different person. You are a different being. You're a level up of your Pokemon, right? I don't know anything about Pokemon, so don't talk to me about it. If you say yes to that gremlin saying no, you will grow. Even if it's scary, even if other people are telling you it's stupid. If you want to create, if you want to sing this cover song, sing it. If you want to create something new, do it. If you want to go do an open mic night, even though it's been terrifying you for years, this is your growth point, right? This is your spot where you say yes when everything else is saying no, and you say, I'm going to do it scared. And then you will thank yourself later. And it doesn't have to be just me thanking you, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway. So thank you. Those of you who are putting one foot outside your comfort zone in the creative space, you are doing the Lord's work, because you, every time you do that, you show somebody else. Maybe it's your kid. Maybe it's somebody else's kid. Maybe it's a student of yours. Maybe it's a coworker. You are showing countless other people that they can step outside of their comfort zone too, and they can break the chains that have been around them from society telling them they can only be in this box forever, right? My friend and mentor, Heather Evans, has this podcast called Boxes, specifically about breaking out of the boxes that we get put in as women, but it is relevant to a lot of people, not just women identifying people. Anybody who has felt like they've been stuck in an idea of what's possible for their whole life. So go listen to that. It's awesome. And all of her music is great. So I just want to shine a light on you and say, if you're doing this work, if you are working towards bettering your voice this year, if you are working towards writing and creating new songs, even if you're not trying to have a career with it, like I am, I'm a crazy person, you are doing it. You are doing very incredible, important work in this world, because you are expanding yourself, and other people will be inspired and start to expand themselves. And then hopefully we will have a whole bunch of people showing up and saying, no, this is not how it has to be. See what I'm saying? This is how it changes the world. It's not how it had to be in my music life, so I'm gonna go ask for this raise because I know it's not how it has to be, right? I get to grow. I get to do hard things, and I get to expand on my own terms. And then once you do that in your career, then you do it in other parts of your life. Maybe you leave a relationship that felt very constraining to you. It was just comfortable, and it didn't help you get places you wanted to be because it wasn't supportive of the things that you wanted to do. Maybe that's you. Maybe it was me in the past. I won't tell. So just keep that in mind. This is how we break everything. This is how we break everything that is keeping us all stuck. and we change the dang world. I know it sounds crazy to say that writing a song or doing an open mic will change the political situation of the world that we're in. It might, if you are only thinking about you, one person, who knows? Although there are a lot of really, really powerful individuals, and you are probably one of them out there. But what if millions of individuals started to do this work and they said, I'm going to create something when everything in my life has been telling me I can't create something. I'm not good enough. I'm not ready. I don't sound good enough. I suck, blah, blah, blah. All those things. What if I got some support? What if I got help and a collaborator and a friend or two to write a song? What if I got a friend who is very comfortable with posting on social media to help me build up to post my song on social media? What if I did something scary today and now I am a person who can do scary things? There's a lot of other scary things that we're going to have to do on the road to changing the status quo. So why not practice in a place that feels safe and comfortable for you right now, which is music? Getting uncomfortable in your comfort zone is how we start to get comfortable in other uncomfort zones. Did that make sense? I don't know if that sentence made sense, but there you go. I love you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Again, I'm so damn proud of you for creating music, for singing in the face of everything, for just continuing to do the thing that makes you happy and sharing your sound tube with us. Sounds so dumb. Sharing your voice, sharing what you have to say, how you express yourself. I'm so grateful to all of you. There's so many people, there's too many to keep track of them, who are now in this age and era saying, yes, it is too painful to keep quiet anymore, so I'm going to do it scared. I'm going to share my voice. I'm going to write that song. I'm going to do it, even though I thought I could not. So there you go. That's my spiel today. I'm going to go eat lunch. And I love you so much. If you're curious, if you want my support, I would love to have you. I have a program. I talk about it all the time. It's called Vocal Magic. That's why I'm called Vocal Magic Coach. It's a membership now. Big things are happening. If you're curious, DM me. We can set up a call. Happy to talk anytime. But also, I'm going to be opening the doors for my free workshop, Every Note is Easy, in the next month or two. I know I keep talking about it all the time. It's a busy season. I'm getting there. It'll be opening up soon so you can see how this work can help you. It should open up your eyes to a couple new things maybe that you never thought about before, about vocal growth and the nervous system and all these things. So that video will hopefully do some good in itself, but then it will explain what vocal magic is and you can see if it's right for you. So that will be up soon, not right now. My website is down currently because I'm doing all this work behind the scenes. But you can always go get some free stuff from the thing in the place, and then you'll be in my world. And I will tell you first when all of this happens. So no charge. You can just go get my warm-ups, or I think I still have a couple other little freebies in there. So go check it out, and I love you, and keep making stuff, because that's how we change things. Okay, bye. Boop. Boop.